I have schizoid personality disorder and autism, and I'm going to talk about a particular aspect of schizoidism that is a little strange to people. One of the diagnostic criteria for schizoid personality disorder in the DSM-5 is that they're not sensitive to praise or criticism. So let's say a schizoid is at a workplace and they do something good, and everyone's cheering for them and say, "Great job, pal." They don't have a strong response for that. It may be possible for the to feign a certain kind of response to satisfy other people, but it's a strong likelihood that it's even more dampened inside of them. And I think this is because they just don't position themselves against other people in a real way. I don't think of myself necessarily as being part of the human race. I don't compare myself to other people. Schizoidism can sometimes be confused in certain ways with narcissism, but this is one way where and they can overlap in a way. Uh, Schizoidism strictly, proper doesn't necessarily like they don't. Narcissists are wrapped up all the time in what other people think of them and what they think of other people. They can't separate themselves from these status considerations, from these social considerations, whereas schizoid are so disinterested in that they usually become just, it's not in their realm of consideration. And I have a lot of problems with, you would think that a schizoid just wouldn't be liked by other people, right? What is it? Okay, they don't care about me. Why should I care about them? A lot of times that's true, but the weird thing about it is that a lot of people in my life actually almost admire it. And this bothers me. I don't like being thought of as the cool guy, which sometimes I was when I was a kid. I don't like thinking of myself as the oh, he's the loner, he's the sensitive artist, he's the towering intellectual or anything like that. And people romanticize these aspects about me, and it's amazing that people do that even with schizoids. When you are schizoid, it's like sitting in the dark. There's no light, and you prefer it that way. And people want to say that you shine so brightly, but you just don't. This is something that my wife is sensitive about because I get a lot of praise from her. I'm a good husband, and she, shines, squeeze all the time about in private about how much she loves me, and I have to be sensitive to that, and I am a lot more sensitive to that than I am to anything else that other people have said towards me or their attitude toward me over time. But it's just so fucking weird that anyone would slap me on the back or say good job or anything like that. It's like, go away. The exchange is very full of emotion, and schizoids are not full of emotion. It's intrusive. They don't want it to happen. They wish they lived in a world where they could just do what they need to do and everyone would get away from them as quickly as possible. That's what it's like to be schizoid. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do anything with these feelings, but it's very weird to me that people think I'm cool. And a lot of schizoids, bullying is very common towards them, but when they grow up, they start to realize that they do have admirable aspects of themselves that people are interested in. And I would suggest that it's important to capitalize on that. If you're a schizoid and you say, for my own benefit, I'm going to keep a couple people in my life. And besides, you have an image that you're projecting that maybe you wear baggy neutral colors every single day. You look like you are camouflaged no matter where you go. People don't remember whether or not you were even at the meeting at work or something like that. Maybe it would help to be a little flashy. Play off that coolness. It's like the cowboy, in American cinema and American fiction. There was a loner aspect of them that was very attractive at the time, as far as what people paid money to engage with, to amuse themselves with. Go see the picture show about the cowboy that always stands up for himself, and you're like, oh, it's so cool. It's bizarre to me, and I've never gotten over it, and I just don't like it. It's part of the diagnostic criteria or something related to it that I think that is the root, because schizoids, maybe there's a neurological thing with them or who knows, but they don't position themselves amongst other people. I don't care to compare myself to my siblings or my wife or the people that I would rather be, because there is no one I'd rather be. I never had heroes growing up. I was content with being myself. I wanted to just be myself. And myself is quiet, is reserved, doesn't do a lot, doesn't go out that much, is more preoccupied with learning, is more preoccupied with creation than I am with this constant overload communication. Like, parties are horrible. I don't have that much to say. But anyway, those are some insights that I've gained over the time of the specific grossness of people. A lot of people in my life think that there's something to me, and it's very strange. And I've even been thought of as cool by other people, and that's gross. I wish that it wasn't gross to me, but it is, and it's a problem. And I thought that it was funny enough that I would make a video. So.